Welcome, my name's Jessie. This is a quick energizing flow. I attached my Spotify playlist below if you'd like to flow to some music, but we are going to start standing whenever you are ready. And so very gently, just get any movement out of the body you feel like you need. Maybe you just shake out the wrists or roll forward and back on the heels for a few moments. Maybe take a few shoulder rolls and then gently close the eyes or keep a very soft gaze. And on that next natural breath, find stillness in the body. Notice the connection your feet are making with your mat or the surface below you. Keep a very slight bend in the knees, relax the thighs. Engage the arms. And keep the arms extending long down by your side, or maybe you place one hand on the belly and one on the heart. Relax the muscles in the face, unclench the jaw, and take a deep breath in through the nose. Fill up the belly, fill up the chest. Feel the body expand. And exhale through the mouth. See if you could have taken that exhale a bit slower. And then draw this next in breath. Really filling up. And slowly with control, exhale. Retain the fullness of that last inhale, but invite an even slower exhale here. Breathe in. Can you expand the lungs a little bit more laterally here, really filling up? And then with control, as you relax the shoulders, breathe out. And return back to your natural breathing on that next breath. Notice if this stillness feels a bit uncomfortable. Notice if the body is antsy for movement. Take a deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Keeping a controlled breath here for a few more moments. And inviting just enough control in the breath so that you feel your focus begin to shift towards your breathing rather than the noisy mind. Slow breath in. Controlled breath out. And as you take this next breath, maybe you're going to feel the mind start to feel like background noise to your focus on your breathing. One more strong inhale. And controlled exhale. And then very gently on that next in breath, reach the arms out by the side and up overhead. And then as you exhale, reach for that left wrist with the right hand and begin to pull yourself over to the right. So we're inviting a gentle side body stretch here. And on that next inhale, return back up to center. And then as you exhale, find the stretch on the other side, elongating through that side body. Inhale, center. Exhale, find it again, reaching over towards the right. Really filling up the breath. Inhale, center. Purposeful exhale, reach back over to the left. We're just beginning to invite more space into the lungs. Inhale, reaching tall. And then as you exhale, very gently sweep the arms out by the side and invite a forward fold. Breathe in, place the hands on the shins or maybe the thighs as you halfway lift, engaging the core. Exhale, let yourself fold. And this time, step it back and begin to find a plank pose here. And then maybe you take a moment to notice if you want to release the knees down or if you want to keep them lifted. Either option is perfect and enough. And on that next inhale, press the floor away a little bit more, really spreading the fingers wide, gripping your mat through the backs of the knuckles and all 10 fingers. And as you exhale, engage the core a lot. One more inhale just like that. Breathe in, press the floor away. Exhale, separate the shoulders, creating space in the back. And on that next inhale, very gently rock yourself forward, shoulders past the wrists. And as you exhale, lower yourself all the way down to your mat, untuck the toes. Invite a gentle baby cobra here. So grounding down through the tops of the feet. Inhale, lift. Exhale, mouth or chin on your mat. We're taking this again. Inhale, lift. Maybe this time you can find lightness in the hands and begin to hover them. Exhale, lower down. Use the knees to guide you. Find yourself in a tabletop pose. Breathe in to lift up. Shine the heart forward. Drop the belly. Exhale, round. Tuck the chin into the chest. Inhale. Drop the belly. Lift the gaze. Exhale, round. Inhale, return back to center. Tuck the toes if they aren't already. Inhale again to lift the knees up. And then as you exhale, send the hips back for a hovering child's pose. If this is too much, you can always release the knees. See if you can really press the floor away, resting the belly on the thighs. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, begin to straighten the legs. Find your downward dog. On that next inhale, roll yourself forward into your plank. And then as you exhale, find that hovering child's pose again, sending the hips back towards the heels, bending the knees. Take a strong breath in. And as you breathe out, begin to straighten the legs, find your downward dog. One more time, just like that, modifying as you need. Inhale, roll forward. Exhale, hovering child's. Take a strong breath in. Exhale, straighten the legs. And then take about 4 breaths in your downward dog. Maybe you bend one leg and then the other. You can also come down and rest in a child's pose if you need a moment. But notice if you are aware of that last breath. Begin to find stillness in your downward dog if you're taking that option. And then bend the knees in your downward dog a lot just so that you can rest the belly on the thighs. And then as you exhale, begin to straighten the legs, keeping the chest pressed towards the thighs. It's better to have the chest pressing towards the back of your mat than to have the legs straight. So maybe you keep a gentle bend in the knees. And on that next strong inhale, reach that right leg high, flexing the foot. And then as you exhale, peel that hip open, stacking the hips, releasing that heel towards the glutes. Inhale to re-straighten that leg. Exhale, hug the knee into the nose, rock yourself forward, and then step that foot between the hands. Taking a moment to really set yourself up here. Maybe you walk that left foot back, and then just for a breath, maybe you rock yourself forward and back, feeling your foundation. And then ground down through that right big toe. Breathe in to reach the arms back behind you in airplane. And as you breathe out, reach the arms forward, keeping the chest hovered, keeping the weight in that right foot. Breathe in. As you breathe out, that left hand grounds down as that right arm twists open. Take an inhale and an exhale. Inhale, twist a little deeper. And then as you exhale, we're finding our side plank here. So if you know where to go, take it away. Or maybe you modify by releasing that left knee down, kickstanding that left leg out to the side, and then sweeping that right leg back behind you. Take a slow breath in and a strong breath out. Keeping a controlled breath here. Very gently release that right leg down, the whole sole of that foot on your mat as you use the cord to guide you. Reach you up for your gate pose. And then exhale, slide that right arm down the leg. The left arm sweeps high, maybe towards the ear. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, reach a little deeper. And then as you exhale, sweep back down. Find your plank. Maybe in your plank, it feels natural to keep that left leg hovered. Take a breath. And on that next inhale, very gently move through your flow. So you sweep yourself forward, shoulders past the wrists, knees lifted or lowered. And then as you exhale, lower yourself half or all the way down. And then lift up into your heart opener. Maybe an upward facing dog, grounding down through the tops of the feet, lifting the knees. And then very gently find a downward dog or a child's pose. And I already noticed if you lost your focus on the breath. Take a slow breath in, wherever you are. And draw a slow breath out. See if you can not let a single breath pass your awareness as we move through this other side. And when you're ready, find your downward dog. Inhale. Exhale, find stillness. And then on that next inhale, sweep that left leg high. And then as you exhale, release that heel towards the glute. Peel open the hip. Inhale, re-straighten that leg. Exhale, hug the knee into the nose. Rock yourself forward and step that foot between the hands. Maybe you guide that foot there. Take a moment to really set yourself up, find your foundation. Whatever it looks like is perfect as long as it feels good in your body. And then when you're ready, find lightness in the hands. Breathe in, arms reach back. Breathe out, arms extend forward. Keeping the chest hovered. Take a slow breath in. Strong breath out, focus. Maybe you come back to that mantra, repeating the word breathe as you move. Inhale. And as you exhale, we're finding that twist, so that right hand ground down as that left arm extends high to the ceiling. Can you release the hips down a little bit lower? Can you sink into that left leg? Breathe in. And as you breathe out, we're finding our side plank on the side. And so take your time, sweep that left leg back behind you. Feeling strong in the body. Unclenching the jaw, flexing that left foot. Breathe in. And then as you breathe out, placing the whole surface of that left foot on your mat as you use the core to lift you high. Exhale, sweep the right hand towards the left for another side body stretch. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, return back to center. Exhale, cartwheel the hands back down. Find your three-legged plank or your plank. Maybe that right leg hovers. Breathe in. And breathe out. And then very gently on that next inhale, softly rock yourself forward, shoulders past the wrists. Exhale, lower yourself half for all the way down. And then peel up into your heart opener, whatever that looks like. Shoulders go back. Take a slow breath in. And then as you breathe out, find your child's pose. Hips go back. Maybe big toes come to touch and then knees part. Arms extend out in front of you. Take a slow breath in. And a slow breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Feel yourself breathe into the back a little bit more. Inhale. And exhale. And then very gently, when you're ready, ground down through the palms. Inhale, lift yourself up into your tabletop, realigning the knees. And then from here, just sit yourself back into a seat. You can cross the legs or sit back. And then take a few deep breaths here. Inhale, maybe the hands go on the heart, or one on the heart and one on the belly. Strong exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. And on an inhale, sweep the arms out by the side and up overhead. Reaching tall, maybe inviting a gentle back bend. And then as you breathe out, the palms come to touch. And the thumbs come to the center of the forehead for good thoughts. Take a slow breath in. And as you breathe out, let them fall to the lips for good words. Inhale. Exhale, let them fall to the heart for good intentions toward yourself and others. The light in me sees and loves the light in you. Sending all my love. Namaste. Thank you so much. If you have the time, I encourage you to invite maybe a few more moments just to breathe on your mat and maybe some nice stretches. But regardless, thank you so much. I love and appreciate you.